Hey guys, this is Jim, and that's Warren. You're watching Talking Vintage at show 21.
We are.
We're legal.
Already.
We're legal. Yeah.
Boy,
We're legal. After 21 shows, you get to
go to do 22.
Yeah, get to do 22 shows. That's right.
That's what I'm looking for.
Appreciate everybody watching. Talking Vintage is a show brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Brennan Road, Lakeland, Florida 33813. We're here to talk about vintage, talk about the store, and that's about it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, who never knows? Yeah,
for 8 minutes, you know.
Hey, you know what today is?
Today
is Flag Day.
No kidding.
It is Flag Day. So make sure you have your flag out.
What day is Flag? What date is Flag Day?
June 14th,
Okay.
today.
Oh, so we're in June already.
Yes, June 14th. Yep, it's Flag Day. Make sure your flag is up. If you want to see what Decades Reclaimed is doing, check out Facebook and their website, decadesreclaimed.com. All right, today we're going to talk about vintage buying. Oh, wait a minute, that's a vendor thing. No, I'm talking about customers.
Oh, okay.
Customers buying vintage items. When you come into a shop like Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, you are buying vintage items. They, for the most part, are not new.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they are. Sometimes you're going to find new old stock.
True.
You know, it's stock that was put away and it's new. That's new old stock, but often it's not new.
And
Yeah, it's not new.
What's vintage? Is
Well-
there, say, what, 40 years?
No. We're not getting into that. That's
Oh,
a
okay.
whole other
another
discussion.
story,
We're
another
just
show.
talking about.
Okay.
We're just talking about buying.
Got it.
So remember, it's not new. For the most part, at Decades, you can't return it. With most vintage shops, you just can't return it. So you need to do what before you buy it? You
your
need
homework.
to check it out.
Do your
Yeah,
homework.
you need to look at it. Maybe it's an album. Take it out of the cover, look at the album, make sure it has no scratches, no gouges, no rubs. That would affect it plain, okay?
Correct.
You know, because again, it's not new, it's used, okay, and it's old.
Yeah.
You know, so you need to check it out first. If it's a piece of furniture, make sure you measure the space it's going to go into.
Yes, that's
You know,
worst thing in the world.
yeah,
Bring it
yeah.
home and
Measure the space, make sure the color's right before you purchase it. You don't want to take it home, find out it doesn't fit, because often, and for the most part, in our industry, you can't return it. You know, so because it is old, it's used, it's secondhand,
Yep.
it's all those things. So, you know, do your homework, look at it first. You know that you want it before you buy it. But there is a backfall about you know, flip the coin or whatever, the other side of the coin. We have a sign that sits on the counter that says, the item that you are going to think about tonight is going to be purchased later today by the person who saw it yesterday and thought about it last night. So, I mean, it kind of holds true. You know, I mean, do your homework, know what you want, and then don't sit on it too long, because it might be gone before you know it.
we've had people come in.
Oh, yeah, they come in, I was here yesterday, I want to get this, and now it's gone. Yep, because it happens, yep.
We've had people come in from they were here a month ago
Yeah.
and come back and look for it. It's there.
That's
So,
right.
you
That's
know,
right. It does happen. You know, love it or leave it, whatever you want to do, but do your homework before you get here. Okay, we're going to do hot or not.
Ooh,
Okay, you
my
ready for
favorite.
that?
I'm ready.
It's a little game.
I'm ready.
Okay, record albums, hot or not?
They're still hot.
Yeah, they're
hot.
still selling.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
people are still buying them. Okay, toys, hot or not?
Vintage toys are real vintage tin plate toys and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Some of the goofy stuff. People like goofy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the
so
collectible type
Yeah,
toys,
yeah.
like
Barbies and
well, not
Oh,
Barbies so
Barbies?
much. Barbies, no, but I'm talking about like the action figure type things.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Okay,
the little ones you put together? The Transformers. That's what I'm trying to think for. They're hot, and they're not too old.
Transformers are hot.
Transformers are way hot. Christmas, hot or not? Last show we talked about it.
that.
Yeah.
We're hoping it's going to be
That's a
steaming
trick
hot.
one. It's not right now, though.
Right. Well, you can
We
have
don't even have any of it. There might have a few things.
a couple odd
So
balls.
right now it's not.
Right.
But it will be. Okay, here's another one. China,
No,
not the country.
not the China.
China, yeah.
No, China.
China,
no.
China's still tough. Yeah. Glassware as a whole has trended up, but you know,
by-
a full China pattern is going to be tough to sell. The pieces, you know, I mean, if it's a nice looking teacup and saucer, Somebody will just buy it for a nice looking teacup and saucer, but you know, to sell the whole 8-place setting, yeah, it's tough. It's just certain patterns might be trending, but as a whole, it's not. The weather, hot or not? It's hot. It's hot. We're in
Very.
Florida, so it's always hot. It's hot when it's supposed to be cool outside. All right, moving on to our vendor corner. We're going to talk about stuff to help vendors out in our industry. You got something?
I had something.
You had something?
Yes, I do.
You
Yeah.
can't even read your writing.
Newbie vendors are usually nervous, very anxious. Don't be, because it will fall into place for you. So don't get
Well,
discouraged.
didn't we kind of talk about that
Yeah,
last week? That kind of ran in together. Newbies and new vendors. You were saying don't
I
just.
was talking about space. Did I talk about space?
No, you talked about
Did I?
space
You
and
get
then
discouraged. I just don't want you to get.
last week
But they're
we were talking
anxious.
about.
They're anxious
Yeah,
and nervous.
but we know that.
Okay, all right, okay.
You don't have anything else? Dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
other
dun,
vendors.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun. We're both looking at the same
vendors, I
paper trying to read that.
I can't read my own handwriting.
Yeah.
And I left my one list.
Here's one. How do you know what trend? How do you know what's trending?
How do you know when it's off your shelf? It's not there.
Yeah, that's right.
When it's
If
gone,
you
it's gone.
sold it, get another one. Yeah, there you go. And if it sells quickly, get another
Get
one.
some more.
Yeah, get two the next time. Yeah, that's how you know if something's trending or not, because it sells. It sells readily. You know, you put it in 3 days ago and it's already gone. You need to go get another one.
And furniture, I think, is still.
Furniture's been hot for a
It's just
while
crazy.
now. Yeah, it'll kind of dip as we're getting into the summer. It dips a little
Does it?
bit,
Okay.
but then it'll come back in the fall. It's always crazy. It seems to be in the winter time. I don't know. Maybe people are in their
it's when-
houses more and want to buy furniture. I don't know.
And maybe
The
people
pandemic
coming down-
helped.
people
The
coming
pandemic
down
helped.
from
Yeah,
up north.
yeah, it did. Everybody thought the pandemic did have a bit of a silver lining
Mm-hmm.
in some aspects. And one that made it, furniture sales went crazy. You have anything else for vendors?
No, I do not.
Nothing else in the vendor corner.
No.
All right. Well, that's it. That's the end of
Yeah.
our show today.
Well, we're early.
Yeah, we
We're
want to
early.
appreciate everybody watching our show.
Do we have anything coming up in June?
Just check out the Facebook page at decadesreclaim and the website at decadesreclaim.com.
Website's pretty cool, guys.
You can see everything that's happening. Facebook is the most current, as we do videos other than these during the week to highlight what's going on, to show you particular pieces of booths and stuff like that. Facebook is the most current. The website takes a little bit of time, but the website's there too. Check them both out.
Yeah.
Just go in and check them both out. I'm Jim. That's Warren. You've been watching Talking Vintage. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Peace.